guys, Rickshaw here on the 24th of December 2021, Christmas Eve. I wanted to start this video on a upbeat notion, but I got something I put in the description from Grandpa Vlogger. Take a look at it. But I said this before, I was feeling it, that there's going to be this big push, and they're not going to let up, guys. They're just not going to let up on this horrible thing that they're doing. Yesterday when we were out, they asked my wife if she had her Jabba the Hutt card. She said no, but she had it. She left it at home, so she was able to get in. But what they're going to do, and governments all over the world, I'm telling you guys, when they take the laws, they can't do it because of the law, so they'll bend it. They'll bend it to their will, and they're going to get their minions to make it. So these stores, they're going to say, nope, sorry, you can't shop there. So around the world, how is that helping you? You know, you look in this country, they're saying there's 50,000. You know, you wonder about those numbers too. Out of 110 or so million people. And they got this test that they're using that they know it's faulty. They know it's faulty. They're going to be pulling the emergency use on it. It's faulty. This is where they get their numbers. There's the flu. Where's the? Show me where there's an isolation on this thing. You know, this is getting unreal, guys. It's you know, they're gonna push this, and they're gonna starve you out. They're going to make it so you can't shop, you can't go anywhere. I can see martial law coming. That would be easy in a lot of countries, very easy, because they can. You know, if you look at some of these places where people are going to be going out, you know, that are running the show, so they could do whatever they want. They're not looking for a re-election, and they'll just do whatever they can. This is. To me, it's an evil. I don't know how they all got bought. You got to follow the money.
Hello, mister.
Hello, mister. But you know, I worry for these little ones. You know, when is the Antichrist going to rear his ugly head? This is all happening really quick. Watch for the signs. You know, it's not going to be good. But I hope that if something happens that can stop this, it's only with the Lord's help. If I could stop these people that are doing this in these stores and places like that, there's no law telling them they have to. I hope they get held accountable just like the rest of these people pushing this stuff. This is absolutely insane what's going on. What is the point of this thing? You know, now they're telling you if you want to work, you got to pay for your own test. Well, wait a minute. Last I heard that if you get this Jabba the Hutt, you could still catch it and you could still pass it. Why aren't those guys having to pay for their own test? What is it? What is the end goal here, guys? You got to start looking at this end goal thing of what are they trying to do to people. So then if you don't comply to what they want, they're just ramming this on you. They're just ramming it down your throat. They're going to take away any kind of freedoms you have if you don't comply. That's not compliance, guys. That's coercion. I'm not getting it. Yes.
Can we run around the circle?
Yeah, we can go up that way.
Oh yeah.
But it's a shame, but it's not just here. I said before in previous videos that I believe this was a Christmas reprieve, and they're just not going to stop.
Oh well,
now I know they pulled the emergency authorization for this test that they know is no good. Even got old Boris Johnson was saying, "Oh, only 7% of it's right." You know, they're coming right out and saying this. You got this guy up in the NWO. You know, he's saying he'll get the kids death and all this. Watch the stuff. I put a lot of stuff on Telegram. I'm sure if you guys are woke and looking at this stuff, you'll find it pretty easy. But it's got me going. I mean, it was looking good this morning, and then now we got this, and they're gonna block us folks from going anywhere. And the thing that really gets me is, I just saw a big thing on Red Cross. You know, they want blood, but if you got this Jabba the Hutt, sorry, they don't want your plasma. It said on the article I read, they don't want it. Okay, what's up with this? Why are they pushing this experimental thing? It's experimental, guys. That's what this is. Gene therapy. It's experimental. Why are they shoving this down our throat? And who's responsible? You got to follow the money. You look at a lot of these politicians. That one woman down in New Zealand, she was worth 800,000. Now she's worth 25 million, and she's really pushing this thing. And she seems like she's, her cheese slipped off her cracker to me. But man, they're gonna do a big push. They're really gonna put the screws to some folks. And here I'm thinking a lot of people that just so they can stay working, do this, that, or the other, they're just gonna bend over and take it. It seems like the way it is. Watch out, guys! Car, come over to the side, up on the sidewalk. But that's not great news. That's not great news at all. And I hated to see it, but I had a feeling it was coming. I was hoping for the best, but there's going to be a big push everywhere. Now, folks got to wake up on this. You can't sit back. I said this before in the States, where they got the Second Amendment, but it don't mean nothing if it's unused. It's a waste. It's a total waste. They got the First Amendment, and they're crushing that. They're crushing that just on this social media. This is where we talk, and they're crushing it. You look at all the places you can't say certain things. They're coming out every day with a new thing you can't say or do. And they're pushing these. The people that are not normal. You got to remember.
Can you go by this thing over there?
Yeah, you got to remember the biggest percentage of people are just I'll say normal, man and woman type people. But a lot of these people that are running this thing, they're on the other side of the fence that way, and it's a royal shame. It just seems it just keeps getting. They're not going to let up, guys. I said this before. They're not going to let up. They're going to just keep putting the screws to people. And if they care for you so much, they're going to starve you out. The numbers aren't there. It's not like it was in 1918 through 21, whatever it was. It's not like that. You're not seeing the big piles. Now, you look at, I just saw a thing on in England, 4 out of 5 of the people that are in the hospital, it's because they got the Jabba. Well, so what's the deal with the people who don't have it, got a test just to be able to go to work or go anywhere, just to constantly be tested? When these people, why aren't they being, wake up, guys. Why aren't they being tested? What is the deal? Call me crazy, but I'm just not getting it. I'm not getting this point. And not that they're doing it, because people can be bought. I've always known that. But the people taking it, they're taking it. They run around the laws. They push this kind of stuff, and people are just sitting back and just, okay, that's the way it goes. Get it? I've seen people on other sites that made comments to other vloggers and stuff that just go get it, and it'll save us all. They're coming straight out and telling you, if you get the job. And the other thing that scares me, the other thing that just really gets me, is when they talk about this, they always say fully vaccinated. Not just that you got it and you're done. It's fully, because guess what? Then they're going to say another one and another one and another one. They're going to keep you on this stuff. Whatever happened to don't do drugs? Where'd that go? And then these people, the My Body, My Choice people, where are they? Why are they not screaming at the rooftops? I don't get it. They should be screaming at the rooftops right now, every damn one of them. But they're silent. They're shutting their mouth. They're not saying a dang thing. My body, my choice. For what they want to do, but not for this. So what's the end game, guys? You gotta answer that question yourself. I'm not going to answer it for you here. What's the end game on all this that's going on right now? What do they really want? You have to look at this. You have to look at it. I know a lot of people that got the job at a hut, and a lot of them are like, man, I wish I wouldn't have. Now I think a lot of them went through, There was, it got pushed so quickly that they didn't have enough time to make them all. So some people are going to be okay, but how many can go from this thing that they're going to cover up? These hospitals, I remember when this first started, what were they doing? They're giving these terrible drugs to these people that just said they got it, and they give them something to shut their organs. These things, were they doing the proper medicine? I'm not one for a lot of these doctors anyway. It's all pharmaceutical stuff now. And how much money do they get? I put a thing on the Telegram about your doctor. This is in the States. You can go to this site and look up how much money they get from the pharmaceutical. It's a matter of public record. You can get it. And it's unbelievable. Even I punched it in and looked up one of the doctors that I had used, and I couldn't believe it. Their money isn't from these office visits, guys. It's not from the office visits. They get stuff for pushing this stuff. They're the modern day pushers, Used to be, but see, it's okay with the governments because it's regulated and they get a tax from it. They can collect the tax. They don't care if you're doing dope and stuff. They want to stop it so that they can control it. That's all. That's all this is. But I'm all Nancy Reagan. Don't do drugs. And here they want to poke this stuff in you. And this what I would say if they're gonna force it, walk in there and say, what's in it? What's in it? Is it really experimental? If it's experimental, why do I got to take it? I mean, start asking questions on this stuff. If they do force you into this, ask. Wait. Hold on. And these folks that are high up in power, what are they really getting? They know a lot more than we do. So what are they really getting? What are they taking? You see all these people, like Cory Booker. He said, "Oh yeah, I got the job, but now I got it." Oh yeah, so he says. Come on, I still haven't seen anything isolated on this one. Nothing. Show me the stuff. And how comes there's doctors all over the world that are being censored that are coming out against this? They're suing in the international court right now for this stuff.
I'm gonna push myself for him.
What's up? You got to start thinking for yourself and looking at this stuff because man, this is really going. They're going hog wild. They're not letting up. I think it's going to get even a super push coming up. They're going to really cram this down your throat. And if you don't take it, you're not going to be able to shop. You're not going to be, I got a feeling they're not even going to let you out of your house. They're going to have somebody watching you. And it's real easy. They don't got to hire anybody to watch you. They'll just get your neighbors to do it. Guys, if you don't think that's here, look what happened 80, 90 years ago. That's what happened. They did that. Now, I did see a thing this guy wrote. They can't do that one again. It's too out in the open. But this one, if you take it, you've agreed to it. You have agreed to it. And they're getting places where they're not even having a doctor do it. I would like to have a liability paper. Okay, you want to give this thing? Show me what's in it. Let's see all the ingredients of this one. Let's see the papers on this. Don't hide it. Tell me that it's not experimental, that it's just like any other one. And here, sign this piece of paper that if anything happens to me, you are personally responsible, you who gave it to me.